Welcome back to RealVacantLand.com. This is Luke Smith, and I've got a bunch of properties in Arizona that I would like to present. So I think the next couple videos is going to be about Arizona. So I've been working on the maps and been polishing maps. I've always liked maps and geography, chartography, like that kind of stuff. So I'm trying to get my maps better on the website so it's easier to find these properties, right? So let's jump into it. Let's take a look at this one. I just polished up the maps on this one. This is Navajo County, Arizona. And before we jump into the particular property, let me show you where Navajo County is if you don't know. So this is a map of Arizona. These are the counties of Arizona. And I've traded properties in almost all of them except for maybe Greenlee County, where there's like a couple thousand people. Can't see Greenlee because it's behind my head, huh? But it's right up this part of Arizona. Right here is Greenlee County. And if we go down behind my head again, this region over here is Cochise County. Done lots of properties over there. This little green one, if I can point to it, whoop, right over there. See that little green box? That's Santa Cruz County. I've had a couple properties there. We got Pima County in orange. Just above that, it's Pinell County in yellow. Kind of, I can't figure out how to do it. Right, it goes off the screen right over there in the yellow one. Pinell County got a couple properties up for sale there. But today we're talking about that yellow one. See if I can get this to work. Ooh. Let me scan it. Right up here. Jeez, that's too complicated. This is like thinking inside out. Right up there. That yellow one there. That one. Yeah. So that one is Navajo County. Navajo County is a really big county. Down the bottom of it, there's a little tip that comes down into the mountains. But down here, it's mountains. See the little funny lines along here? This is because it's mountains, right? And so this southern part of it, it's at the foothills of the mountains. And these mountains go up and then they go back down, and Phoenix is over here. So between Phoenix and there, it's a weekend trip. You know, you can take off after work on Friday. You can get there, you can hang out in your fifth wheel or your trailer or your camp. You can take your toys out there. You can have fun, right? You can go out for the weekend. You can come back to work in Phoenix before work starts Monday morning. You probably head back Sunday night, unpack and do laundry and stuff, right? So that's an easy trip. It's an easy shot. And then further up in Navajo, you've got Holbrook. Holbrook is a smaller town. And you've got, Interstate 40 that comes along here from Flagstaff, Holbrook. It doesn't go down to St. John's. It goes over to Gila Bend in New Mexico and stuff. So there, and then north of that, there's a lot of cheap land up in here. I mean, we've got properties on the website right now that are like 40 acres for $5,000 or less than $5,000. I should make a video about all the 40s less than $5,000. I mean, you'd be surprised. There's a bunch of cheap ones up there. And then further up, it goes into, just like the name of this, it's Navajo Nation. So we got Apache, Navajo. I mean, this whole Four Corners area of the states is, Indian reservation. So I don't trade the land up there. That's totally different paperwork. You don't really want to trade that stuff. You can't finance any builds, or it's hard to sell. It's hard to buy. I stay out of there. I like the private lands that are south of that. And then, so the ones I want to talk about today are down by these mountain ranges. And I think the benefit of being by these mountain ranges is that the water table's a lot shallower. The elevation's a little bit higher, so you get a more mild climate. And you still get out of the winters. You get out of the nasty winters of the north. But up here, it's lower elevation. It's a little bit hotter. It's a little bit more like Phoenix, but not as low elevation as Phoenix. Phoenix is just over 1,000 foot. I think it's up here. It's like 2,000 foot, and over here it's more like 4,000 or 5,000 foot, depending on the property. So you get a major change in elevation going from northern Navajo to southern Navajo. So I really want to differentiate the prices in northern Navajo prices and southern Navajo prices. So the ones I'm talking about today are southern Navajo. Closer to supplies, closer to schools, closer to hospitals, closer to Phoenix, closer to all kinds of conveniences. Let's jump into the particular property I just polished up the map on. I had this professional map guy do this one here with easements along the road and there's a wash in the back of it. So this property goes from the road to the wash, and then other properties on the other side of the wash. I mean, you could probably buy that too if you wanted to. I think that's on my website. It might be sold, might be for sale. I'm not sure at the time you watch this. And then there's some to the south of it that might be for sale or sold or whatever, but different ones around the area. So this one's 2.6 acres or just over 2.6 acres. And I'm asking $100 a month for 42 months. That totals $4,200. Feel free to make me cash offers if you want to do something less than that, pay it off quick, fast, some other plan, customized plan you like, but just out of the gate I was asking $100 a month for 42 months. And there's a little road. It's a dumpy road, but you can drive up to it. Let's pull up the map. It's not like a highway or anything, but you know, if you got the charisma, you can drive out there. Other people, there's some other homesteads in the area, and then there are these dirt roads that weave and wind around and come right down to the border of the property. So you should be able to drive right up there. And it looks like there might be some washouts and stuff, so you might have to bring a shovel and work on different parts of the road. Down to the south, it looks like it's going better. Let's see what that hooks up to. That looks like it hooks up to a bigger dirt trail. I'm not gonna say road, because it's not. I mean, it's this countryside is pretty rugged and sparse, and that's, if you're looking for that, this is a good place to go do it. So there's trees, there's different patches of trees around the area. There's some bushes on this particular property here. So you could pull in here and set up your homestead. You could probably collect water when the rains flow. It looks like looks like the water is going this way. If you look at the rivulets, you know, coming this like this, going that way, it looks like the water's flowing north here, and it looks like it's flowing up there, going. So you could probably harness part of that power to feed your gardens and livestock or whatever you have, horses, goats, something, and have fun with it. It looks like the water flows and flows out. I'm not going to follow it all the way out, but if we zoom out a little bit more, over here we've got some civilization. Let's change it over to a political map. So here's Taylor, this little piece of Arizona, and then if we go up a little more, we've got Snowflake. Maybe you can see it better in the satellite. So Snowflake's got an actual town. Looks like there's some farming, and I think you can get groceries there. This looks like the high school, and if we zoom in some more, it'll say what's what. But it looks like here's the main intersection. It might be such a small town they didn't really have a light, do they? Might be stoplight there. But so there's Snowflake. Snowflake is not the main supplies of the area. South of here, as you get into the foothills some more, you get some more towns. Here's Show Low. Show Low's got just south of Show Low, Pine Top, Lakeside. Right in here, you've got Home Depot, Walmart, big box stores, that kind of supplies. And if you notice the blue splashes all over here, there's a bunch of lakes. There's lakes and streams because they're coming off the mountains. So if we look at this again, this is mountains. So mountains come rolling down in here. People have done housing developments around that lake. And the property's over here. So the water table comes off the mountains out into the Pyrrolite. And so you're going to be looking at the mountains. South, you're going to be looking at these mountains. Northeast, you're going to be looking at this ridge over here. And so just mountains, and varied terrain. It's not just flat pancake stuff like you see in the north of this county. So there's this property, and I wanted to show the weather. So I pulled up the weather in Show Low, and it's 9 a.m. right now, and it's 77 degrees, and it looks like it's going up to 84 degrees today, and it's going down at, you know, what do they do at night? 59 degrees at night. So it sounds pretty easy to sleep at that temperature. Maybe the window is slightly cracked, and 85 in the day, 59 at night. I mean, what more can you ask for? Tomorrow looks like there's some rain coming, scattered thunderstorms. I bet you that would be beautiful to see rolling across the area. Thunderstorms coming through. I'm in Southern California, so we get a thunderstorm like once every 3 years or something. So I like to see the thunderstorms when I travel, go to tropical places and things. I like to sit there, just watch the thunderstorms, watch the lightning. I miss it as a kid. We had thunderstorms every summer in Michigan, lots of nice big ones. We didn't get them in the winter, but we got them in the summer, and so that would be fun to see. But it doesn't happen that often. Most of the rain in this area happens in late July and early August, and then there's some random other stuff. But probably, 2/3 of the rain happens in that July and August time frame. So the rest of the year, it's really sparse, and it's usually just sunny skies, like 80 degrees on Friday, 77 degrees on Thursday, 80, 80, 77, 77. I mean, that's some beautiful weather. That's hard to complain. That's really easy to go work outside, go work on building a home, work on gardening, work on all kinds of stuff. That's what's nice about this area. It's got beautiful weather throughout the year compared to most places. Just really nice weather. So, and cheap. Nice weather, cheap. Where else do you really get that? Let's go through the listing a little bit more on my website. It's ruralvacantland.com. There's a buy it now button. Let's make sure that works. If it doesn't, I'll fix it. But fix that. That's the old price. I was asking for $179 a month, so I'll get that fixed. I'll fix that before this video is published. And then size 2.66 acres, APN, legal description. This legal description on here is the legal description of the original lot, and this 2.66 acres is a piece. This is a parcel. This is a smaller piece of the original lot. I'll draw up the legal description for the piece of this lot. As you buy, if you buy like 2 or 3 pieces or something, it might be a different legal description. GPS coordinates, I just worked on that, tried to get that more centered to the property. So if you click on that, it'll bring it up in the computer and should show you where the property is, and it's humming and hawing and it's chugging along. And here we go. Here's the map. It brought it up in the computer. So here's the little road to get there, and then here's the property, and there's a bigger road on the other side. From the wash to the road. I think it's 160 something feet wide. It said in one of those pictures. There's a picture that had I think this one's got it. 162 feet wide on the roadside. Water, I'm saying well, catchment, water catchment, well, or delivery. Sewer, there's no sewer there. This is vacant land, come on. Roads, dirt, terrain, flat to gently rolling, property tax, $95. 95 is the whole property, so it's going to be something smaller than that. Time limit to build, there's no time limit to build. Closing dock fees, I'll pay all the fees to get it into your name. It's coming from Tobacco LLC's little company that just sign off on to sign it over to you. And here's the directions for Walmart, Walmart Supercenter, and Taylor. What? There's Walmart and Taylor? I didn't know that. Let me check that out. I thought you had to go down to way further south, like another 20 miles to get to Walmart. I'm not sure this is right. Let's pull it up. Taylor's kind of small. Is there really a Walmart in Taylor? Look at that. Walmart. Basha's. Where'd the Walmart go? Walmart Supercenter. Come on, it's a vacant field. It's got directions over here. Let's look at this street view. Maybe they built one recently. Should call them, see if they're for real. Is there really a Walmart in Taylor? Guys, gotta be kidding me. This place is growing up. Oh, there's a Walmart sign. There's a Walmart. It's a brand new Walmart. Look at that. satellite pictures have a dirt lot. This is just street view from 2016's got the Walmart. There's a Burger King. This place is growing up. 12 miles to Walmart. Heck yeah. 13 miles, 12.9 miles. Taco Bell, there's a Burger King, there's post office, there's grocery store. So, quite close to supplies. Walmart is spreading. Let me show you where we're at on the map from the property to the... So here's the property here. Let's make sure I don't put it behind my head. And then, where's Taylor? This is Taylor, right? Taylor's right there. Walmart's right over here. So you just take some of these little dirt roads over there and you get to Walmart. You could ride your horse to Walmart, 12 miles. That wouldn't be that hard. You'd probably look funny pulling up in the parking lot, tying your horse up to a light pole. But you could totally do that. It goes from countryside to Walmart and grocery stores, gas stations, and fast food. So this part of Arizona is growing up. I thought you had to go way down here. There's another one down there. That's the one I always pointed people to in the past. Okay, so enough about that. I'll fix the payment link so you can actually buy it, and everything's on the website. I'll just hit this button here and tell you to hit the link down below, and that'll take you to the website. You can check out there and run with it, go have fun with it, and make it your own. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. It's Luke Smith at ruralvacantland.com.